So back at it again with our Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail video. Here we are, Monday at, oh, not 9 p.m. my time. Unfortunately, I was a little late because I was trying to finish a pose I was working on. But we are here again, and we are continuing with the Arcadion. In fact, we are so continuing with the Arcadion that we are actually finishing with the Arcadion today with the Heavyweight Division. Hopefully, queuing times are gonna be much faster. Since this is the most recent one that came out several months ago. It feels like yesterday. How are we doing? How's everyone doing? I'm just filling my glass with a bit of Pepsi. There we go. There's the screen. Let me just turn on my Twitch chat. There's my Twitch chat. We good? We good? We good. Okay. Here we are with Mara, and we're gonna make our way over to the Tri-Tails trading facility. As Feral Phantom is the next quest in the series. How feral is this Phantom? Only one way to find out. We never had a choice. But we're never gonna let the opps win. Next time I remember to change back to the relic weapon blades before the stream started, so I'm good. The downside of making alts is that I kinda have to blitz for things. Yana, Feral Phantom. Yana regards you with a wry smile. Ah, Marilla, I was hoping you'd drop by. There's something I want to share with you before the heavyweight matches begin. Come on in. Okay. That's Sara. The kittens have taken to their new home, and in case you're wondering, still can tell that they miss Hector. The poor things. Yeah. Hey, how you guys doing? Yana, I've asked Honey and the others to come as well. Before they arrive, let's have a quick refresher of the situation. Yeah, we know the situation. It really happened last week. During your cruiserweight campaign, we managed to convince several fighters to retire from the ring, not the least of all Red Sara, who was already afflicted with second necrosis. There was one who couldn't be pursued though, the Brute Bomber. I miss him. I myself developed symptoms of second necrosis after Yicho punished us. I got a little carried away, using feral souls to stop her. There was a glimmer of hope when the Union discovered the existence of a cure, but it was dashed when the President took her and Yicho hostage. He wouldn't allow us to deviate from the script. But in an unexpected turn, the President himself was aware of the cure. The drop of life. He said he'd divulge its occasion if you could become Grand Champion. How did he learn all this? Where does he get his information? Cameras? I've never met the man, so he's a complete mystery to me. That's why I want to gather everyone in order to form a better picture of who we're dealing with. Alright, but remember, their opinions are colored very differently from ours. Everyone? Hello, my dears! We let ourselves in through the back. You never know who's watching after all. Hey, what's the occasion? We having a retirement party or something? Sisters got kidnapped. Oh dear. Sorry, hon, but I haven't met the president in the flesh either. He only called me a few times to give instructions, and it wasn't him but Matem who came to recruit me at one of my performances. Well, he recruited me an actor in person. All contacts afterwards was via communication. He'd speak solely about business, never private matters. Same with me, I'm afraid. Dancing Green, on the other hand, is well acquainted with the man. After a fashion, the geezer has a love for the theatrical. As a performer myself, we quickly hit it off, and often had debates about the best way to engage the audience. Look at this Vista Man looking guy. Well, I believe that the key is making folks feel good. He insists that they need to feel a measure of discomfort, and that's the job of a heel. 'Tis one the loathsome of laid low that the audience knows the highest high, and the fighters burn brightest, he'd always say. How'd you do that with your mouth? That's our poetic justice has appeal, I'll admit. For proof, you didn't look at no further than the frantic crowds at the Brute Bombers matches. Whatever else the president may be, he is damn good showman. Yeah, but he got a man killed. Right, the president's personal life. All I know is, he traces his ancestry to Limblom. Limblom? That's where the stimulant for the regeneration factor was apparently researched. Well, what do you know? Unfortunately, I never got the opportunity to hear more about his past. Last time I saw the old man was 3 years ago. Three years ago. That will be around when Matem approached Honey. I wonder if something happened to the president that kept him from appearing in public. But with the limited knowledge we have, we can only speculate. Yeah. So even between all of us, we hardly know anything about the president. Our play remains Brown was becoming the grand champion. Only then will the president share his cure of his whereabouts. And if he goes back on his word, we can threaten to reveal the truth about the immortalized to the public. Unless he sends death troops after us or something. If all else fails, then we do have that hand. But if we're to use it, we must first rescue Utroop and Uni. So as not to endanger them, the plan will need to be discreet and foolproof. And I could use everyone's help. Can I count on you all? I'm offended you thought you had to ask. Of course you can count on us. We'll save Yana's sisters and give that rotten president a piece of our minds. I go along with the old man well enough, but I had no idea about his shenanigans. Art and entertainment shouldn't come at the cost of those who make it. Ain't it right, sugar? Gotta shoot some art. Everyone, good luck out there. Give 'em hell. Thank you all so much. With everyone's cooperation, we'll work to free my sisters from while Mrawa continues his campaign to become Grand Champion. It goes without saying, but I'll continue supporting you as your second. Together we'll carve a path through the heavyweight division. It seems we all have our tasks. The rest of us will begin exploring ways to rescue the girls at once. So I wonder if Hector and Honey always had heterochromia, or if that is a side effect from the psychonecrosis. I know Honey is not nowhere near that level of affected, but still. The overuse may be affecting some of their genes to where they have some residual looks to them. So there's about to be an Arcadian broadcast. It is a regular program intended for fans, so it might not help much with your preparation, but it couldn't hurt to give it a watch. My curse was bad. Huh. Oh, it's Matam. Fans of the fighting connoisseurs of combat, I bid you welcome to another edition of the Arcadian Hour. For today's special guest, we have the heavyweight fighter who shall soon face the enhanced upstart Mroa in the ring. Oh, it's her. Oh. The devilish divine dominatrix, Femme Fatale. As indicated by his appellation, Mroa has climbed his way up the ranks without the use of a feral soul. Should this upstart rise to become Grand Champion, they would be able to do as they please with their Arcadian Soul Repository, and it seems they intend to release all souls. This would fundamentally alter the Arcadian living in a championship of enhanced fighters. What are your thoughts on this? Huh? Oh, don't make me laugh. The upstart would only bore us to death. Our fans crave spectacular battles that will blow them away. And you see we can't get it without feral souls. So save the lady, but what do you, the people, actually think? We hit the streets to find out. Five without feral souls? What's even be the point? This is the Arcadian we're talking about. If I can't watch a muscular woman and beautiful beast soul squeeze the life out of her enemies like she's making juice, I'm not interested. The enhanced warrior? Just novelty. I reckon there's a drum up excitement for the championship. It was interesting at first, I'll admit, but the act has got nodes and everyone's had enough of it. I know I have. Frankly, I despise the upstart. He forced the Howling Blade to retire without an outrageous wager for one thing. We don't need some outsider barging in and running roughshod over our traditions. Leave the Arcadian alone, you hear me? Leave the Arcadian alone! Huh? Huh? See? No one wants his pathetic excuse of it for entertainment. That's hot. There should have been some interviewees who supported Mroa as well. Huh? Oh, perhaps not. What? You're next, darling. You've been a naughty, naughty boy. And I'm going to give you the punishment you deserve. Oh. Madam, I am old enough to be your father, please. Bah. Damn them! They clearly only showed the interviews that serve the president's agenda. Oh well, what can you do? I'm sorry you had to see that, Mroa. I can handle it. I've had worse, don't worry about it. But you have plenty of supporters out there. That's the honest truth. Huh? Hey, there they are. Forgive a sudden intrusion, but after the broadcast just now, we simply couldn't stand still. You're my hero, mister. I'll keep cheering you on, so please don't give up. Ah, everyone, thank you. There are many of us who feel the same. We believe in you, and we want you to know that. I get nervous whenever I watch you fight, but at the same time, I'm inspired. Given courage, I don't get. Given courage, I don't get that. I don't get that the fighters who use feral souls. That's right, and don't forget, souls weren't even used in Arcadian in the beginning. I bet the other fighters could also put on a thrilling show without enhancing themselves. Oh yes, the magic is a thing. Battles with feral souls are a spectacle, there's no denying that. But by the same token, it feels artificial. Your fights, on the other hand, are as real as it gets, and it fires me up like nothing else. So, keep your head held high, and keep fighting the good fights in the heavyweight division. Others. Yes, little one? Please let me join you, Jim. I want to become a fighter just like Mroa. Well now, we'd be glad to have such an enthusiastic trainee. I must warn you though, the training isn't easy. Why don't you come back with your parents for a tour first? Aww. We're gonna get this kid yoked. See? You have quite the following. Even if there aren't any more feral souls, it doesn't spell the end of the Arcadian. Many people admire and support you, and it's for them as well that you fight. Once I'm cured, I'd love to come out of retirement and fight and enhance myself, and I believe the others feel the same. It'd be something inspiring, I believe. Huh? Is that so? Alright, we'll be there. This is Mroa. The heavyweight matches are beginning. Madam's asked us to meet him at the green room as usual. Alrighty then, let's make a show out of it. Because it's a show. Like there was a choice in the matter. I don't love that cheeky expression. Mroa will sometimes, from time to time, just do that when he gets in the mood. He is more chill though. Alright. Let's zip on over. I'm going to give him some choice words about those interviews. It's good to see you again, my friends. How have you been? We've been better. What's the big idea with the broadcast? I'm sorry, but it was the president's orders. It was all I could do to drop a hint that there were other opinions. The mass retirement of the Cruiserweight division has left the president feeling threatened. Whatever he may have said before, he's eager to be rid of you. On that matter, it's no use trying to convince the heavyweight fighters to quit. They've all been informed about the psychonecrosis and choose to continue fighting of their own volition. That's because they've been told that if they can defeat you, they'll be able to use your soul to cure the affliction. The bastard and his low tricks! Victories are your only way through this. So whatever you have, I suggest you channel into the ring. As you did before, I have no doubt that you will make your mark on the heavyweight division as well. Never had a choice. Oh, there goes Madame. The Breathtaker. By the look in her eye, Yana still smolders with rage. Just when I think I'm sealing it all with the president, he comes up with another underhanded move. Yana, it's sports entertainment. It comes with the territory. If what Madame says is true, we have little hope of convincing your opponents to quit. There's nothing to it, but nothing for it but to stay the course. Then, while you fight to become the grand champion, we trust in the others to rescue my sisters. If we can get the drop of life whereabouts from the president in the end, we'll be able to save everyone. Yada da 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 da. Right then, let's take a look at your first heavyweight opponent. All eyes on the screen. Ah, there she is. Femme Fatale, whom you had the displeasure of seeing in the broadcast earlier. She's a fiendish fighter who harnesses the soul of the Desmodont, a giant bat whose power allows her to suck the life of her opponents. Her biggest claim to infamy, though, is the fact that she's a sadist. Inflicting pain brings her pleasure, and her ring is filled with apprentices for that purpose. Mind your surroundings out there, or you'll become her plaything. Remember, you have plenty of fans who believe in you, so believe in yourself and show them the strength of the unenhanced warrior. You didn't have to tell me twice. Now get out there, give Femme Fatale what's for, and claim your first heavyweight victory. And now let's see if we're gonna get in fast. Oh boy. Five minutes. You might be aware, but Femme Fatale and Honey are bitter rivals. They snap at each other constantly, and when they fought in an open weight bout, it was ugly. Open? Oh damn. I guess Femme Fatale won, but probably left her breathless. Well, yeah, gonna go and check some things. Okay. Cups of healing. I'll check them later. That was a good look, though. Ah. I'm waiting, gonna go on Blue Sky and do a thing. There we go. Oh boy, let's do this!
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
I'd say I'm not one for BDSM.
Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
You missed! Except the poor extra lotion.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
Nah.
A wicked weapon. Van Patel poised to execute a fatality.
Please don't.
You will become a stone on this.
Hey, no need for that kind of language. I don't even know what I would have done wrong.
Challenger has nowhere left to run. Oh, not fast enough, I'm afraid.
Oof. Oh no.
That must have hurt. Hang in there.
Hanging! A large part of why I don't do Savage and Extreme synced is because I feel like a deer in the headlights half the time.
My faithful minions, give me your ether.
Nah, please.
It's begun. She's draining the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Nuh-uh.
Release the ether. The challenger's in her realm now.
Yes.
Under down. Can they recover from this?
My poor fellow Viper.
What fighting spirit!
Oh, they're up, so that's good. It's like an Arkmorn! Nice job, butted Paladins!
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
Ma'am, the only woman I've ever begged is my wife.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes! How will the challenger adapt?
Okay.
It's a veritable rain of death!
Ow.
Who knew they'd be filled with a vengeance? Can they back in action? Can they turn the tide?
I hope so.
Excellence I have never known. More. I need more ether.
What's that?
He's draining the crowd ether again! My Uber dear spectators are feeling alright.
Get them some orange juice. Or was that apple juice? I can't remember. Get them one of each. Ah! They get bigger.
In pain lies fear.
Good for you.
She's unleashed even more ether! How will this end?
Phew. I think my favorite part in these fights is how much we frustrated these people by just being too stubborn to fall and stay down.
On your knees, damn you!
Ow. Well, there goes with the first bone. I'm actually impressed with myself. Okay. This is gonna hurt. Let's get her under 10. And there we go. Down she goes, baby! Yeah! That is a good point to drop her on. On your knees. There she is. On her knees. And on her side. KO!
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Thank you, my time. Yeah. Haha. I beat up a dominatrix. Or I dominated a dominatrix.
It's all over. Until next time.
Hello? Hello? What? Oh, there we go. Let's get to the astrologian. Color ring, gonna go and get myself a new ring. And there it is, your first heavyweight victory. I never doubted you for a moment, Rawa. And I'm sure you heard them, but the audience was going absolutely wild. They never had a choice. Daring Devils. Yana appears to have something on her mind. Now then, there's a bit of time before your next bout. That's because your opponent originally would have been none other than the Wicked Thunder Eutrope. For reasons we know all too well, they have to call up a replacement. And who that is hasn't been decided yet. So let's head back to the gym for now. With some luck, Ratsara has made some progress on the rescue. Okay, before we do that, let me just do a quick thing. There's something I must do. Being the knower that I am. No, this will not do. Maybe no. No. I need something fitting. There we go. This sure will do. I wanna know if you'll be my. Hey, hey, baby. I wanna know if you'll be my girl. Yeah, this is gonna be good. Or maybe these. Yeah, not these. It's gonna be these. No. I'm showing the wrong image. Sorry. To me, Banco Zango. I could have been working on this before stream, probably, but I was busy. Okay. That out of the way. The true review we go. I'm going the wrong way again. Ah! I forgot to fix my gear. We'll get to that later. You've's father and Yana. Huh. How dreadful. That's the boy from before. What could it be the matter? Hey now, what's wrong? Your Jim, they wrecked it. What? Chat. Time to meet the boys. What? Who? Why? Hey there, kitty cat. We met our sisters at home while you were out. You're the ones who did this? We heard this was done and has Cook's haunt, so we decided to drop by to say hello. What have we here? It's a dynamic duo who have taken the tag team matches by storm. The Extremes. Could they be Morrow's next opponents? Then it has Warriors as a single specialist though, so I expect he will be pitted against only one of them. Which brother will it be that takes to the ring? The older, cool, collected deep blue, or the younger, fierce and fiery red hot? It'll be both of us naturally. We don't work any other way. Don't worry though, we'll tag in and out, so it'll be a fair fight. They blew him, guys. You're cool with that, right? Come in together if you like. That's the only way you can win. Oh, it's raining outside. Big words, big shot. But we wouldn't break the rules, right, bro? We wouldn't. Don't we always? No, we wouldn't. Oh, that was meant to be a secret. No, not another word out of you. You've had your good rides so far, Cook. But it wouldn't go so smooth for you on our surf. You're gonna wipe out, and wipe out hard. Well. If it wasn't the blowjob brothers. And there you have it. Your next opponents. Please see to your preparations and come to the green room, and I'm sorry for this awful mess. There was nothing I could do to prevent it. You're small. They would have punted you. Hold it together. Hold it together. This isn't a good time for a tour, I'm afraid. Would you mind coming back after I've sorted things out? Yeah. Come on, son. They have work to do. We shouldn't bother them. Those bastards get a real number. Wait, where are the kittens? They're safe, thankfully. They sensed danger and fled upstairs. I actually arrived earlier and witnessed them in the act. I was furious and wanted to stop them, but I feared I would draw the president's attention. Forgive me. I have news. We found a promising lead on the Union Utros at the whereabouts. Truly? One of Honey's devoted fans is an employee at the Session Arcadia, and he divulged the details of the security at the company's complex. Thanks to him, we now know that right after your sisters were kidnapped, they curiously doubled the watch in a certain area. According to Green, it's a plushy reception hall used to entertain important guests. In all likelihood, that's where the girls are being held. While security is tight, we have a plan to create an opening and mount a rescue. Shiguru will use her magics to cause a commotion while I'll exploit to sneak inside. That's quite the daring strategy, but I have faith that you can pull it off. We will carry out our mission during your next match. If you do what you do best and put on a good show, the attention you draw to the ring would only aid our cause. So, surf around, gotcha. So you'll be pitted against the Extremes next. It reminds me of my own time fighting as a tag team with Hector, where we were still no-name newcomers. What? I've never heard about this. Because we were no names. Got it? Our signature move was the ultimate mega boom kick. Hector would encase me in flames and send me flying at our opponents. Not only did it look impressive, it had some kick to it as well. Pardon the pun. Alas, we hardly drew any specters, so management disbanded our team. We were still trying to find our place back then. Everywhere I look, I see him. But getting back on to the present, like all tag teams, the Extremes will unleash powerful coordinated attacks. Take care when you face them. I'll do my best. Promise. Well, I suppose we'd better head to the green room. The mess can wait for now. I mean, things are mostly flipped, so it's not like yeah, no Shrek, that walkway is stupidly broken. Right, let's take a closer look at your opponents. Uh-huh. Red Hot and Deep Blue, who formed the popular tag team The Extremes. They're originally professional surfers who rose to fame with their feats of Solution 9's artificial wave pool. The Blurs harness the souls of storm divers, great lizards capable of manipulating the elements. They perform dangerous techniques. As you can probably guess, Deep Blue commands water while Red Hot wields flames. I say brothers, but they're obviously not related by blood. Just part of their gimmick. Having said that, they do make for a fearsome team. So Echo and Zara, you need to be ready for their coordinated attacks. Once you've dealt with them, You'll be just one bout away from becoming the grand champion. So get out there and give the gym wreckers what for. We'll see who's the one who wipes out. I'm standing. I'm standing. I'm standing. AC Heavyweight M2 now accessible. Let's see if this is gonna follow the trend from last time. But I am gonna be ready for this one. 8 minutes. Ugh. Again, if it takes 20 minutes, I'm gonna open a party finder. I've been working on relic weapons, and I am currently level 2 for the Dark Knight weapon. Let me get my stuff fixed. Wait, no, not cancel. What the hell? What am I doing? Wow, we need another DPS, another healer, and 2 tanks. They're gonna be funny, I'm gonna be funny. Let's do this. I summon you, Oomphies. Hey, I think I just saw her outside. That's gonna be cool. Bro fist, bro. Bro fist, bro. Yeah.
On waves and flames they ride, the deadly duo, the extremes.
Cowabunga. I just noticed that his mouth does the eel thing.
This will be a tag team match of extreme proportions.
Oh, Metamuse camp.
I can handle you alone.
Tank stack.
My word, such scorn for the challenger.
Here we go.
Oh, what fearsome flames! He set the ring ablaze.
Well, that is one thing to learn. Everything learns.
The flames are spreading. At this rate, the challenger will be trapped.
wipe you out.
Sure, bruh.
Hey, save some fun for me.
Got him under 70. Nice.
Deep Blue's lost his cool. He's tagging in.
What are you gonna do? Throw a wave at us?
Wait to ride? Just make one yourself.
He's throwing a wave at us!
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
You literally just did something like that.
You're going down!
Going down, down.
What a draft. Let's do this together, bro.
Both brothers have entered the ring. Oh, that grounds disqualification.
I say.
They don't fight alone either, so it's only fair. The extremes fight as one.
It seems the referee's allowing it. It's double trouble for the challenger.
They paid off the ref!
We're just getting started. Hey, check out this smooth teamwork.
The brothers have triggered a fusion explosion. Truly, they're deadly beasts.
Wrong place. Ow. Okay, red hot it is.
I've been saving this trick just for you.
Actually, wait, no, I'm Deep Blue.
Brace yourselves, folks. The extremes are holding nothing back.
Having seen what the Savage version of this fight is like, oh god.
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly.
We had just had this talk earlier.
I ride first.
Please, for the love.
You're going down.
Well, this is gone.
If there ain't a wave to ride, just make one yourself.
Yeah. Not the center! Not the center! You're limiting our the space we can hit him with our melee attacks. What's the first year melee? You know, I don't think I've ever gotten... no, actually I did get it once.
Bet you've never seen anything this gnarly. I'm not finished with you yet!
Damn it. There we go. Ugh. Ugh. Back to Twin with you. And Plunked with you. KO! And now you are defeated.
Victory goes to the challenger.
Yippee! Perfect 10.
It's all over.
Thanks.
Until next time.
You did it again, Mara! Even together, the brothers were no match for you. Seeing you humble those smug thugs really made my day. Serves them right for making a mess of my gym. Challenger and champion. Okay, Triple H Jericho. Satisfaction is written plain on Liana's face. With this, you've earned your title shot against the Grand Champion. You'll need to be more prepared than ever for the bout, but for now, a good rest is in order. Let's head back to the gym. Huh. Good thing on the way out. Something bugs. First Van Fatale, no. Both of the extremes at once. You were incredible. And you beat the bullies, Mr. Rara. You look so cool out there. Yeah. Well, it was a little chilly, the water. It ain't no until it's over. Really, fellas? How will you fare when you have no simulacra at your disposal? Really? We're doing this now? Cowards! Leave them to me. Huh? Oof. Yeah. Cool. I didn't even have to do anything. Huh? Unless, cuz you're blight upon the Arcadian. Be gone from my sight. It's the tyrant! What's the Grand Champion doing here? Wow! Yeah! Oh! Sips. Put up your weapon, challenger. A true warrior does not engage his opponent outside the sacred ring. You have no idea. I am the Grand Champion of the Session Arcadia Championship. I know all about you, upstart. You think yourself a babyface who brings change, but to me, you're a heel who will tear down our traditions. That's right. You're nothing but a villain. If you are resolved to destroy the Arcadian, as we know it, it is only meet that you understand how it came to be. Listen well. Flashback. It all began with the President's ancestor. The man was a noble in the kingdom of Limblum, known for his love and patronage of the theatrical arts. When the storm surge came to a head, he was forced to flee his homeland. For years he wandered the endless waste until, in desperation, he sought refuge in the enemy nation of Alexandria. Here, the enemy nation of Alexandria. To his great surprise, Alexandrians welcomed him with open arms, and in the sight of them toiling hand in hand to build new lives, he had a vision. That ancient paradise of myth, Arcadia. Go on. Okay, Oriange. He longed to repay the kindness he had received, and at length found the answer in the fighting contests that the people enjoyed in secret as a diversion. Using the riches he had brought with him, he created a new form of entertainment, one that blends thrilling fights and gripping theatrics. Thus was the Arcadian born. Yes, it's for a time before Souls. Alas, it did not endure in its original iteration, as survival grew more challenging and became increasingly difficult to host matches. Eventually they ceased to be held altogether, and the Arcadian was all but forgotten. The years passed, advancements in intellectual stability and the advent of soul technology, a sense of security. For the first time in generations, Alexandrians experienced tedium. Wishing to provide the excitement they craved, the president revived the Arcadian and held the matches that pitted the recreated simulacra against each other. And when the people clamored for fiercer fights, he satisfied them by introducing the use of feral souls. In this way, did the Arcadian rise up to become the premier form of entertainment in Alexandria and a pillar of our culture. And I believe, according to lore, the only reason he introduced the feral souls was because Zoraja wanted for it. To test out how that will work on people on the field. This is the Arcadian's history, the legacy that lives on in its sacred halls. This is what you seek to destroy. Feral souls are the very soul of we fighters, and we will not allow an outsider to dictate our culture and take them from us. A 30-year-old culture. Hear, hear! Oh, hail the tyrant, the one true king of the Arcadian. You can satisfy people even unenhanced. Feral souls obfuscate the true splendor of battle. You can satisfy people even unenhanced. That's right! Morale has shown us how exciting unenhanced battles can be. Oh, hiss. Roar, yeah! Roar, hiss, boo. You may have garnered attention for fighting unenhanced, but in the end you are not more than a healer intended to create excitement. It is your fate to fall. A heal, am I? Tyrants away! I want that car. As you saw for yourself, the tyrants are forced to be reckoned with, even when not using a feral soul. What's more, as Grand Champion, he has free access to the soul repository and can choose the best soul for each opponent. That makes it hard to offer advice. If only we knew which soul he'd use, we'd have something to work with. Anyway, let's get back to the gym. I'm anxious how the rescue mission went. Right, sir, and the others haven't returned yet. I hope they're alright. Naomi! Yana! Naomi, oh thank goodness. Oh, I'm sorry, we weren't able to rescue Eutrope. We found Naomi in the reception hall, but there was no sign of Eutrope, and no time to search for her. Oh. The kidnappers removed Eutrope's regulator when they abducted us, and then they took her somewhere else. Oh. Remove her regulator? Oh no, that's what they do to the immortalized. Come on now, don't lose your heart yet. Times like this, you gotta keep on grooving. Have some tact with you, we are talking about her sister. No, he's right. Now's the time to be fearing the worst. It's already a blessing that the Uni is safe and sound. Still, I doubt the President will sit idly by in response. I wonder what he might do next. You can rest easy on that front. We actually have a collaborator on the inside. But Sam. Huh? Huh? We approached him without expectation and were pleasantly surprised when he agreed to help. He's contrived to make it so that the President doesn't learn of our foray in a hurry. Furthermore, Sam has an idea on where Yuchop might be. He promised he would see her safely returned. But Sam did all that? Perhaps I misjudged him. He might be the President's pawn. I feel uneasy too, to be honest. But right now, we don't have any other choice but to trust him. Alright, I have some good news too. While I was locked away in the reception hall, I was able to access the terminal and retrieve some useful information. That is, the Tyrant's data. In the upcoming title match, he intends to use the soul of a behemoth. Naomi, that's amazing! Morale will have a much better chance now thanks to you. Never had a choice. I expect the preparations for the match will be finished soon, so let's head to the Arcadian. We can discuss the fight in detail there. It'll be over soon, and once Yuchop has been freed and you've become the Grand Champion, no one will fight with feral souls again, and those afflicted with second necrosis can be cured. As before, we're counting on you, Mra. I just noticed that his nails are red. We'll all be praying for your triumph. Yeah! Good luck out there. Haha! Huh? Kitten. Yeah, Palm. It seems Palms want to join you. Perhaps he thinks Hector will be at the Arcadian. Maybe she wants to cheer Morale on as well. Let's bring her along, eh? Alright. Seems fair enough to me. Never let the ops win. If the president's descent from Olympian nobility, it makes sense that he knows about the cure for psychonecrosis. If he can defeat the tyrant, then we can save everyone. An image comes to me. You're being crowned Grand Champion, and everyone you saved are all there celebrating. Anxious about the match? Down a match? You got this, baby. Just relax and enjoy yourself, and before you know it, you'll be dancing the night away at your victory party. The Arcadian is Alexandria's biggest stage, and I'm counting on your victory to make a dazzling comeback. Don't let me down, or I shall have to sting you. While we trust in Sam to keep his word, you must focus wholly on the title match. Become the Grand Champion, Mara, and free the souls in the repository. For Hector, not the least of all. Yeah. You and your boyfriend. This place is still a mess. Meow. Right, let's make our way to the Arcadian. Given the huge publicity surrounding the match, there's bound to be some fans along the way. Well, I'll take a moment to talk to them. I expect they'll have some words of encouragement for you. Okay. Never let the ops win. You can do it, Mroa. You can beat the tyrant and become a grand champion. When I grow up, I'm going to become a fighter like you. Then we can form a tag team together and teach the bad guys a lesson. Child, I'll be 60 by then. Or 50. I'll be retiring. My son and I will be praying for your victory with all our hearts. Yippee. Mroa, I can't believe your heavyweight title match is already happening. I have every faith in you to win and usher a new era for Arcadian. Now that we are connected to the outside world, our society has begun to change. It's only natural that the Arcadian changes as well. Just learn magic. Just do magic. There's so many different other methods of doing things. Just use magic. I'll be cheering for you, Mroa. The unstoppable opps to speak to me. What an honor this is. Truth to be told, I lost someone dear to me in the recent attacks. But as I was wallowing in grief, I saw you facing your foes entirely enhanced, and it gave me the courage to carry on. I'm not the only one either. There are many others like me who are inspired by your unfaltering figure in the ring. And to see you become Grand Champion would be the greatest inspiration of all. Hearing from all the fans really fires you up, doesn't it? They inspire you as much as you inspire them. Come on, let's continue on into the green room. We've been awaiting your arrival, Mroa. Ah, and this is... Meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. She wants to cheer Mroa on. That's no problem at all, is it? No, certainly not. If you would please follow me. I think we're gonna finish on time. Meow. Paul mews forlornly at the door. Baby. Yeah, I see the graffiti. Iron Fist. Yana is ready to introduce the Grand Champion. Well, here we finally are. The heavyweight match. The heavyweight title match. I'm starting to feel a little nervous, I have to admit. Seems she wants to find her master, just like Ritara said. It's heartbreaking. Right. Better focus. I suppose this will be the last time for this, but let's take a look at your opponent. The reigning Grand Champion of the Arcadian, the Tyrant. Prior to becoming a fighter, he was a peerless hunter renowned for his mastery of all weaponry. In the ring, he wields an arsenal of arms and freely switches between them as the situation demands. Based on the information the unit found, he'll be using the soul of Behemoth, a fell beast that possesses terrible strength and magics. I know them well. In addition to powerful physical attacks, he will unleash devastating whirlwinds and meteors. More than ever, you will have to take care. Now go out there and win one last time. claim the title and usher in a new era for the Arcadian. One where lives aren't sacrificed for entertainment. You got that right, lass. As your second, there's nothing left for me to do but to cheer you on to victory, which I'm sure will be celebrated very soon. I like how they keep playing the music. Let's get our stuff fixed up. One DPS and 2 tanks. Come on. You know you wanna. Ooh, 2 tanks really want to join in. Ooh. Let's kick some royal ass. Again. To me, my own feast.
Ruling over all with an iron fist, the grand champion of the Arcadian, the Tyrant!
Let's do this.
At long last, the decisive match against the grand champion! Will the challenger triumph and seize the tyrant's throne?
Only two of us got their
I
portraits
shall
going.
take your measure. Show me your footwork.
Axeman's out.
A direct hit, but they're still standing. Another attack evaded with a pawn.
How about this?
Uh-oh. Ow, ow, ow.
Oh, even I felt that. Can't afford to be careless now.
Behold,
Sure can.
essence of martial must.
Yeah, I'm a
Absolute
clicker.
brutality. The champion's power is unmatched.
There is much more to come.
Oh, the challenger's holding their own.
It has been a long time since I've enjoyed myself so.
Good for you! I'm winning though.
Oh, it's Trinity time, folks. He knows no mercy, and he's never tasted defeat.
No more holding back.
Good!
Prepare yourself, unenhanced warrior.
I beg your pardon? What is he going to do with all those weapons? Such ferocity! The champion is ruthless indeed!
My reign is absolute. I will not lose.
Whatever you say, Pumpkin.
The tyrant altered his form. He looks even more tyrannical than before.
Everything burns.
Know the folly of challenging me unenhanced.
Yeah.
And they're down. Can they recover from this? And they're back in action. Shall they turn the tide?
I will not yield my throne.
I am so glad for you. Doesn't change the fact that I will take it.
What a display of power! He's unleashed the full might of the behemoth!
Now fall.
Oh, he split the rig in half. We're going to need urgent repairs.
Okay, there's the sweet spot. Oh, Miruna. Oh,
Oh
buddy.
no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
Where are you going? Where are you going? Yep. Get inside, get in. Alright, no! I thought he turned! I thought he turned our way.
And now he's thrown the ring. What absurd strength! Ahem. The ring shall presently be restored.
Power of feral souls makes the Arcadian what it is.
This is the Reznar's first time in this one. Ben. Yeah, that is a tank sack again. Marjan! And down he goes. Yippee! Dramatic finish. Kind of.
Oh, the match is decided! Before your very eyes, a new grand champion is born!
Aha! Victory for Ra. Ooh, they're orchestral.
It's all over. Until next time.
Oh, yes. Yeah, obviously. Oh, well. Let's see what's gonna happen. Moroa has deposed the Tyrants to rise up as the Grand Champion! Huh? Oh? What brings the referee out now? I am pleased to see I was not mistaken about you. Ah, it's you. That voice! It's the President! None other, though this is obviously not much reform. I am in my quarters on the uppermost floor. A deal's a deal! Tell us what the drop of life is! It is here with me. Come, I should give it to you. You have earned a personal audience. The drop of life? I haven't finished what this is about, but I'd better take a camera to capture these events. Oh. Wow. A lindblum worm. A lindworm, if you will. Oh, what is that monstrosity? The lindworm. legendary serpent, a veiled namesake of my homeland. By infusing myself with its soul, I have come to assume this form. The president has become this terrifying creature? Whoa, 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 whoa. Sheesh. Oh. Oh. So that's where they are. And those people, why, they are the immortalized! You help. Madame, why is she... You promised you would save her! I'm truly sorry, but... It seems he was one step ahead of us. You have served me well, Madame. But I have long been aware of your duplicity. Arrayed behind me are all the fighters who have been immortalized. With each failed transformation, their souls were ravaged until they ultimately met their demise. A pitiable fate. They shall make a fitting audience for the final act, here in this faithful recreated Limblom Theater. Ah! They don't. You. They use the bodies of the departed as decoration. This is pure depravity. You're from a society that uses souls as batteries. People of Alexandria, in my mission to bring you ever more thrilling entertainment, I have given my very body and soul. I acquired the power of the mighty Lindworm, and then sought to create fighters who could offer me fierce contest. Alas, all died prematurely, taken by a soul-consuming affliction. But at last, they may have no peace, for the one I have long awaited has appeared. With the actors thus assembled, the greatest show in Arcadian history may finally begin. In feverish highs shall all sorrow and tedium be swept away. Never had a choice. This is unconscionable. How could the president do such a thing simply for entertainment? An enhanced warrior. Know that you have merely become a heavyweight champion. If you wish to be crowned the true Grand Champion, you must now defeat me. Never let the opps win. I'll defeat you. Don't you worry. That's the spirit. See to it that you spare no preparation. Nothing short of perfection will suffice for our performance. A shocking truth has been revealed, and the final match has been set. Now, will this harrowing tale conclude? How will this terrifying... improper words, you know. To think that the fighters were dying from using feral souls. Oh, that is the bad thing about eating souls. Just because we wanted thrills. The Arcadian was my escape, but if I know the price for it, if this is the way of this, it is, then our only hope is for the unstoppable upstart to win. Uh-huh. That's right. Let's all cheer him on. Let's all cheer him on against the evil president. Yes, we need to stop the president. Down with the president! 86, the president! You troop. What does that mean? I don't know. Something about seashells. Okay. Not you too, you troop. Not you too. Yana is beside herself with grief. Glory incarnate. Deep down, I'd fear we might be too late. I'd steel myself for the worst, but the reality was too much to bear. When I saw how the president had exploited my sister and all those others, I chose a feral soul without thinking. I want nothing more than to fight with you, but I know I'd only hold you back. I'd be a fool to tempt fate again with a feral soul. In this twisted mind, the president might think this is just a show, but to me, this is a reckoning for your troop and for all the fallen fighters. Bring that monster to justice, Mrawa! As before, Palm mused somberly in front of the doors. This Lindworm is a complete mystery, so I can't offer you any meaningful advice. But you're the grand champion for a reason, Mrawa. You've bested every opponent you've faced. I'm sure you can best this fiend too. Never let up. Listen up. I'm on fire, burning brighter than everything burns. Good thing this is the last fight. My tongue is getting twisted. Bested every opponent. Okay, shouldn't take too long. Everyone loves doing this fight. Only 2 tanks, 1 healer, and 1 DPS left. Come on, we got a little worm to bite, worm to fight. Worm, good night. Let's do this. Dawntrail, AC heavyweight, M4.
It's the shocking true face of the villainous president, the mighty serpent of yore, the Lindworm!
Glory incarnate, the Lindworm.
Never had a choice, never had the option. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go. No stopping. Motion. Light it up. Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils.
The president must pay for his crimes. Give him what for, champion?
Whatever do you mean by that, Batem? That's so vague, it's... I don't know. Have you tried calling the president orange? Or a Cheeto? Oh, let's go, light it up, let's go!
His arm has a life of
Light
its
it up,
own.
let's
Here's the power of the mythical Lindworm.
go! Fucking burning.
His arm is slithering out. Oh, that's disgusting.
Sorry everyone, I just have to raise the volume.
Strike them on tonight.
Watch out! That is one cruel coil. Another attack evaded with a form.
Light it up, let's go, light it up, let's go, burns! Light it up, let's go, light it up, let's go. I'm on fire.
Once again, they slip beyond their opponent's reach.
Everything burns.
His arms are snaking round the ring. What's he planning?
Oh, this.
Oh no! The gore has lashed onto the champion! Don't panic!
Whoops! I held on to the... I held on to the right mouse button for a bit too long. Whoopsie. just gotta keep pushing.
And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
Maybe. And we won!
The battle is decided. Victory goes to the champion.
Wait a second. It's still moving! It's still moving!
Could the Lindworm's regeneration be out of control? The Lindworm completely healed. What outrageous
The
regeneration!
Dragoon!
Is there no limit to its regenerative capacity?
A little... A little bit of friendly fire, apparently. And down.
Not here to make friends.
Unbelievable! The champion's done it! The president has been defeated!
Yeah, well, I don't have a reason to celebrate. I'm sorry. ASC Heavyweights complete. Let's see. Give him some attacks. Banui! It just said need. Ah. You did it, bro! Just as I thought you would. Now tell us where a drop of life is. We won't allow anyone else to die. That which you seek lies before you. Tarifa unit by the liver's heart is the stimulant for the regeneration factor. Now set aside your grief, for your trip and the others fighters have not perished. Everyone can still be saved. Everyone except the President. What? Everything has been part of the President's plan to produce the cure for psychonecrosis, you see. Huh? When the first fighter was diagnosed with the disease, the President was utterly shaken. He accused himself for ever introducing the use of feral souls. Determined to find a cure, he turned to the treasure that has been passed down through his line. The egg of a lindworm, a creature known for its phenomenal regenerative abilities. After much experimentation, he ultimately extracted the soul of the unborn beast and took it into himself. And though he transformed into a monstrosity possessed of international regeneration, he said he could not use its power to heal others. To make matters worse, that power meant he was forever locked in its serpentine form. So it was that he was forced to confine himself to this mausoleum. For a small blessing, his regulators still allowed him control over the Arcadians' devices, and he could remotely operate machinery. That was how he was able to make contact with me and convey his intent to sacrifice himself and have the cure made from his heart. Alas, the Lindworm was too powerful. Even the Tyrant proved no match, and the Arcadian remained in operation as the search continued for a warrior capable of defeating him. Those fighters who developed psychonecrosis had to be retired and put into a deep sleep, a cold stasis to keep the disease at bay until they could be cured. It was for this reason that Yuchop was kidnapped. The President lamented subjecting more souls to the disease, but for want of other solutions, he would only press on with his plan. If that's the truth, then why didn't he tell us? The President was nothing if not a showman. He dedicated his regrets, his desire for atonement, and indeed his very life, to bring greater thrills to the masses. In so doing, he would promote fiercer competition and give rise to ever stronger fighters, one of whom he hoped would rise up to challenge him. It was to keep the competition running that the disease was kept secret. And though many fighters showed promise, it seemed as though none would ever transcend the Tyrant. That is until you appeared. From the moment he saw you, the President was certain that you'd be the one to defeat him. All he needed to do was to spur you on, and to do so, he cast you as the rebel who would tear down the Arcadian, and himself as the greatest heel it has ever known. Oh. The man couldn't help but turn everything into a spectacle. It's so absurd. One can't help but admire it. That's stupid. You're stupid. Stop being stupid. So this entire time, we've been puppets in the President's play. Never had a choice. Never let the ops win. Right here generates. Confound it, he's already recovered. Screw it, we ball. Cat claws, let's go! We'll help too! Dark Knight, Dragoon, Dancer, and Pictomancer? It's no good! Everybody listen up! The questions can wait. Right now, I need you all to channel me your Aoife. No questions. Go to Oofy. Use it, brother! Our combined power! Ah! Yeah! We need to finish him now! You fought well, champion. Leave the rest to us. The President confided us long ago. We've been acting according to his instructions. It was my duty to serve as the Challenger's final test. And to ensure their hands would not be sullied. I have slain kings! Give me that gold! Just give me that gold scythe! It was the battle of a lifetime. If without fellow souls, their kingdom's future is bright. And if this was a savage, he'd be back. Hexa, I thought you were gone. That you died after becoming the Fiend. I'd thought the same, but then I woke up and I was myself again. Metem explained everything after that. The President had given me less potent souls for the bout, and then his people restored me back to normal. I've been resting in the Arcadian Infirmary ever since. But when I saw that what was happening in the broadcast, nothing could keep me from coming to help. I wish I knew how to quit you. I might have pushed myself so hard. Forgot I had this little disease. Right! That! We should move everyone to the infirmary immediately and have the cure created. I shall personally attend to the matters from here. Every soul will be saved. I give you my word. Never let the opps win. I have to say I'm a mite miffed that Bruce stole the spotlight, but I'm glad everyone's safe. Try not to encourage the verdant dancer. He's already insufferable smug enough as it is. I had a feeling it'd play out like this. For all his quirks, I knew the old man couldn't truly be the villain. I watched the broadcast from start to finish. We're absolutely amazing, Roa. Though it's taken some time, you've inspired me to change my views towards souls. Like Yana, I've decided to remove my regulator as well. By the way, some people from the Arcadian dropped by earlier to apologize for the president's deception. They even helped fix up the gym. It's been quite a whirlwind of events, but it seems the worst is over. All that remains is to pray that everyone is cured. Sometime later. Kittens. There you are. I'm pleased to say that the treatment was effective. Everyone has had a full recovery from psychonecrosis. Yes! Meow. Babies. Oh, Daddy's back, babies. Don't worry. I missed you too. It's been a week. I missed you. And you. And you. Seems they're completely gone. I feel like myself again thanks to the cure. And of course, to you as well, Brawa. Yana has told me all. What is the rest suffice to show my gratitude? But please accept my thanks. You tried to kill me. Yeah, mine too. I owe you one. Ha 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 ha. Shy boy, shy boy, shy boy. Before setting off to their homes, the heavyweight fighters and those who were in stasis also expressed their heartfelt gratitude to you. And I'd be remiss of me not to do the same. Thank you, Marla. Remember, you have two hands. I mean, one must apologize to everyone. Though it was to conceal the president's plan, the fact remains that I deceived you. I am truly sorry. And here I thought you were the true mastermind. Sorry, I have horrible experiences with mustaches, Malala. Me, the mastermind? You give me too much credit. I've not the imagination to conceive such an audacious plan. That said, I did work behind the scenes to ensure all went according to script. In light of this, perhaps I could be considered the mastermind. Damn, gas. Too much Coca-Cola and Pepsi. In the end, everything is as the president had hoped. Wherever he is now, he too would doubtless be overjoyed. He sacrificed himself to save us all. Another debt I could never repay. The president actually had one last wish, that those who still bear love for the Arcadian, even after everything, continue to fight and bring excitement to the fans. He really had us all figured out. It's as if we're still dancing at the palm of his hand. What is he, the Arcanist mentor? Or Guild Master? Yeah! Party! We're back in business! Lest you wonder, I've arranged for the souls of the prodigy to be set free as you desired. Never again shall feral souls be wielded in the Arcadian. From now on, matches will only be fought between unenhanced warriors. The upstart's revolution was a success. This means, however, that there are none at present who could offer you contest. Until our fighters have become strong enough, I'm afraid we won't have any matches for you. I'm sure that day will come soon. I think I speak for everyone when I say I'd love to face you on Enhanced. I won't stop training until I'm ready. All of us agreed. Now then, there is to be a crowning ceremony for the new Grand Champion. Naturally, it can't begin without you, so pray come to the green room at your earliest convenience. Of course, of course. So here I was thinking, maybe I should name my new move Exploding Murder Fist or something like that. Oh, Hector. Okay, the last cutscene. Let's get to it then. Or last couple cutscenes. It still took like 3 hours. The ceremony will be held in the very ring we fought in. It wasn't all that long ago, yet somehow it feels like an age. But come, everyone's already out there waiting. Make sure you're dressed for the occasion, because all of Alexandria will be watching. Yes, let's go. My fellow citizens, we cannot recognize a new Grand Champion, the Arcadian, an unstoppable force of nature who tore through every obstacle in his way. Please join me in welcoming this radiant star to the stage. The man who boldly ushered in revolution, the unenhanced yet undefeated King of the Arcadian, Mrawa Krug! I feel like everything Birds should have been playing here. Yippee! Hold it right there! Oh, brute. Oh, he's really doing it. It's a farce that you're the Grand Champion! I refuse to accept it! Oh my! The Blue Bomber has marched into Mrawa's ceremony again! Does the man never learn? Oh, the eyes! Oh, I demand a rematch! Just you and me, unenhanced! Not so fast! Ha! Watching you get tossed aside by Brown would hardly be entertaining. I'll be your opponent. Black Eye has leapt into the ring. I dare say this should be an even match. With the president no longer with us, it falls to my humble self to authorize matches. Aha! And on this occasion, I am pleased to approve an impromptu exhibition. Ever the showman. Monk versus monk. Let this be the clash to cross on the Arcadians rebirth! Wait there, cross here. She is the claw that gleams revolution's shadow. The rebel that prowls the dark. Black Cat! He is the man who has been to hell and lived to tell the tale. The incorrigible, reprehensible Blood Bomber! Now keep. I did it! I beat the Broom Bomber! Sorry for spoiling your moment with that charade, but we wanted to kick off the new era of the Arcadian with a bang. My team came up with the last minute script and I agreed to join in. Our retired fighters have been returning as well, eager to fight in enhanced matches. We're all going to do our part to keep the Arcadian exciting. And as you may have already noticed, everyone's decided to remove the regulator. That's because we won't be needing souls anymore, feral or otherwise. Meanwhile, since you have no equal, you've been granted the title of Eternal Grand Champion and entered into the Hall of Fame. You're already a legend, basically. Now, though you may not be able to fight, we'd still love to see you. So don't be a stranger, drop by at the gym at the Green Room from time to time. As much as I hate to admit it, we played into the President's hands from the start, but it was only because you were the protagonist of the script that we could bring the tale to a happy conclusion. We truly couldn't have done it without you, our enhanced Grand Champion, so please allow me to thank you again. We're forever in your debt. Love you too, Yana. If I had a daughter, it'd be you, Yana. Let me just unlock these so they're not there. Okay. And now, with the fights finished, let's go around and see the fighters in the uni. Hello, Marla. Ever since you became the Eternal Grand Champion, we've had an endless stream of people eager to join the Tri-Tails training. Let's just say it's been like a week. Unfortunately, with Yana and Yucho busy after taking the ring again, we've had to limit the number of applicants we accept. One day, I hope we can expand the gym and train a lot of fighters. By the way, have you spoken with the others recently? If you haven't already, you should seek them out. You can find them around the city, in the Arcadian, or even the Heritage Fount. I'm sure they'd love to see you. Hey Marla, make yourself at home. Grab a tonic or whatever else you like. You're always welcome here. As you can see, we've been instructing new members of late, but I haven't been neglecting my own training either. I'm aiming to be the first Grand Champion of the Reborn Arcadian after all. And I'm not gonna stop here. No, I'll keep pressing on until I achieve my dream. Get strong enough not only to face you in the ring, but to win too. Well, by then I'll be an old man, so maybe. Bro, I'm training harder so I can become a fighter just like you someday. Then we can form a tag team together and teach bad guys a lesson. Never thought I would live to enjoy a simple life with my sisters again. It feels like a blissful dream I could wake up from at any moment. Things could have turned out quite different. The President may have had an elaborate plan to produce the cure, but many of us would not be here today had you not triumphed. I truly can't thank you enough, Marla. Let's look for a couple of fancy ladies. I think it was the left one. Apartment purple? No, that's Isadora and the Milosh, I think, was his name. I know it's on the first floor, so it's probably gonna be on the other side. Okay, where is it? Is it on the second floor? Is that this one? Gotta pick this one. Where's the purple? It's the other. Oh, God damn it! Oh man. Well, I'm running. Guess we're going upstairs again. To the other side. Well, this is good cardio from Rawa. He is an old man after all. Okay, where are you? Where's your goddamn apartment? Is this one? There she is! My, how naughty. Coming into my apartment uninvited. Are you so eager to be punished? I just do on. Truly in need of punishment is that impudent girl, the one called Honeybee. She's become quite a fool for herself lately. Someone needs to discipline her properly, thoroughly. And it so happens we are to match each other next. I wonder, how will the little bee scream for me? Ma'am? Young lady? You're gonna give this old man a heart attack. Okay, then next up is Honeybee Lovely. Her position is a lot more open. What a wonderful morning. There she is. With her little blorbos. Hello, my bitty little bees. Me, Honeybee Lovely. With another edition of This'll Sting. Today I have something special planned for you at the mosaic. Oh, but if it isn't my dear friend Brawa, I'm currently doing a broadcast. Why don't you join me? Come, my dear, say hello to the unenhanced Grand Champion. If you'd like to see more of him, be sure to stay tuned. Brawa was dead stuck for the next hour and a half doing an interview about his entire life story. Some people fainted. Others started sending him their phone numbers. Brawa did not know what a phone was. Alright, let's see. Let's find our master artist and then work on finding blowing job. Wheresoever could our artiste be? There she is! Excuse me, I'm trying to focus. Oh, I didn't realize it was you! I was waiting for an image to come to me, you see, and that I might paint it upon the canvas before me. Perhaps I should simply give form to the inspiration you give me in our battle, though I dare say a single wall will not suffice. Alright, you have fun with that. Now it's time for Beauregard and Jobert. Whoop, sorry, I was looking away for a second. I was wondering why I didn't hear any footsteps. There they are. There's my boys. Well, if it ain't the unenhanced Grand Champion himself, we're not up to no good, if that's what you're thinking. We were all just about to tour the city, as a matter of fact, with safety foremost in our minds. Say, no hard feelings about the gym, I hope. It was the president who told us to wreck the place, so he could psych you up for the fight. I took no enjoyment out of it. He revealed the whole truth to us earlier on, you see, so I couldn't help but worry this lout would give me the whole thing up with the big mouth of his. What is it? We're about to head out for the street race. Can't see how fast those modified spirits can go? In case you're wondering, Blue came up with the idea of messing up the kitty cat's gym. He couldn't stop smiling as he smashed things. Matter of fact, he even... Wait, I think that was all supposed to be a secret. Bro. And then the last two are gonna be outside. Because they mentioned heritage found, and that people will be outside there as well. People being plural. That means that our dear dancing green and terrifying tyrant will be somewhere out there. And what two places would those two be but... There he is. I can see him. Just sitting there. Hey, baby. Phew, it's you. Look, don't tell anyone you found me here. getting all misty-eyed, alright? Party animal image couldn't survive the blow. Truth is, I grew up around here. When I feel overwhelmed or lost, I'd come back and think of the old days, when I'd gather debris from and dream of silly dreams. Aw, he's still sad about the president. It's okay, they'll elect a new one. Now for the tyrant. There you are, you. My successor. Come soon see how the man you defeated fares. I care not, for I am satisfied with the outcome of our battle. I learned firsthand how dependent I'd become on the power of feral souls. And through our clash, I realized I would never reach your strength through ordinary training. That is why I hunt again, only by pursuing greater threats or I ascend to greater heights. Okay, Xenos. Another possibility outside of your reality is that this is Xenos' reflection, which could work. But whether or not they are who they say they are, we are done for today. And with the Arcadian normal, with the normal raid series, the Arcadia, this has been a ridiculously fun series to go through again and again. And with all that settled, the room is clear for the next mission. When next we meet, next Monday for Final Fantasy XIV, we're gonna talk to this Sumiko here. And we are gonna start the Alliance Raid series. We're gonna go through each section once per stream. And then after that we'll see either MSQ or I start Manderville. I don't think Kildu's completely finished or will be finished until later down the line, but we'll see. That is still a few weeks away. On Friday we're continuing with Cyberpunk 2077. And that's how things are going to be for the time being. It has been Kaiju-Z, wishing everyone a safe and easy morning, midday, and evening on this Monday today. Have a good one, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. I think that was yesterday. It's hard to say sometimes. Oh well, you know how things go. Stay safe.